They say history repeats itself. No, the history is just continuing. It never stopped. Nothing ever changed. Whether it was the Nazis or it was the witch hunt or, yeah. So, no, history is not repeating, it's just continuing. Because when a leader becomes the nation, we should know we are doomed. It's at the deep end. It's the cycle repeats. So we've been in this endless cycle. I know how to get out of it because I can see where the fallouts are. But I also know that it has to become a very personal effort. um, we need to stop expecting others to carry our load. We need to start taking our responsibility, and we need to be accountable for our own choices. So instead of taking sides, and instead of saying I stand by Iran, or I stand by USA, or I stand by Israel, or I stand by India, or I stand by any other country, let's say I stand by peace and I stand against the elite, the people in power, the corrupt leaders. Leadership is a hoax. We never needed leaders. Pick up the history, pick up the mythology, pick up anything from any thread. Like, pick up any fabric and any thread. All of our prophets, all of our messiahs, all of our preachers, all of our gurus were our supporters, not the leaders. They were one among us. And here we are taking sides. No. So, politicians, please become peace warriors. Make a conscious effort to introduce yourself not as a political figure but as a peace warrior, because this is the need of the hour. I have a lot to share about how deeply I get affected with violence, no matter which part of the country, which part of the world, which part of the country, wherever it's happening, it hurts, and I am like this from the time I am born. My heart hurts when I see the land soaked in blood, wherein it should have been green and bright and happy and flowers and humans and so much that I see right now. So no, history is not repeating. We are moving in circles. We need to break the cycles. Otherwise, it might just be too late to reverse anything. So I know a lot of you would probably be still thinking, what can I do? So here is what I urge you to do. Every day, put one story or one post or one affirmation against war. Stand for people and not for power. This is the time. We need to bring the peace. Even if that costs us our smile for some time. So, as painful as it has been to see, to witness to every act of violence that has happened in India, in my own country, the visuals from Middle East are just as painful for me. I have lived in the Middle East for 5 years, and those 5 years were something. And it hurts. It hurts to see the roads that I once traveled on now. Yeah. Say no to the terror. Terror in literal terms is fear. Terror is not violence. Violence is just an act to instill that terror, instill that fear. It's time for us to become fearless. It's time for us to stand up for maybe an actual sacrifice. And no, I'm not talking about human sacrifice. I am talking about sacrificing your comfort zone, sacrificing your hypocrisy. Because let's not forget, our country has been just as vulnerable to terror as it is any other country. And trust me when I say this, if a country like UAE that I have lived in and I have seen it in the safest hands is experiencing something like this, we all should really get up. So, yeah, history is not repeating once again. Please wake up.